live at 5. It's offer review, and we're going to talk about Dormammu's special. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who are going to say, what do I care about Dormammu? I'm not going to get Dormammu. I'm not going to have Dormammu anytime soon. And it's true. They've really made it very, very difficult to get Dormammu. I mean, I think there's under 300 people that currently have Dormammu. I might have Dormammu here, a baby Dormammu anyways, maybe about a week. But I think the number of players that have Dormammu is going to go up quite a bit in the next week or two. I think there's a lot of people that have been playing in Dark Dimension 3, and doing 100% 2.3, not Dark Dimension 3, Doom 2.3, and 100% of the raids frequently. And those people are going to be getting their Dormammus soon. And so even if you don't get Dormammu, you're probably going to start seeing more and more of them in War on defense. You're going to see more and more of them inside of your arena shard. And so the question comes up, and this has been brought to my attention by a bunch of people, is that his special ability, it says apply stun and trauma for 2 turns. So the question is, a lot of people interpreted this as having a 2-turn stun. And a lot of other people... And does it have a 2-turn stun or does it have a 1-turn stun? Well, if you take a look at in-game, very clearly you can see that there is Dormammu has applied the special ability to Ghost Rider. He has trauma for 2 turns and he has a stun for 1 turn. So, this is the question is how is this supposed to be interpreted? It says apply stun and trauma for 2 turns. But if you look right here, it says apply slow for 2 turns and heal block for 2 turns. So it very specifically spells out, slow for 2 turns, heal block for 2 turns. But is that the way it works elsewhere in the game? There's other characters like this. Let's take a look at Sharon Carter right here. Sharon Carter, her special ability says apply ability block and defense down for 2 turns. So does that mean ability block for 1 turn? No, it applies ability block for 2 turns. What does it mean right here when we've got Scarlet Witch basic attack? It says offense down, defense down and slow for 2 turns. Does that mean only the slows for 2 turns? And the offense down and defense down is only for 1 turn? No, all 3 of them are for 2 turns. So that is the question is, what does this mean? Is this just confusing text? Is it confusing text or what? Well, what did the developers say in an interview? So there was an interview back in October with Reminex, and Reminex was asking the developer about the special ability, and then he specifically asked a question about, how does stun interact with trauma? Because if you look at Doom's passive, he clears away stun and applies slow. And so Reminex was asking for clarification on that. What if you stun a character with trauma, and can they clear off that stun with that passive? And the answer is no. But what does he say right here? And I can't hear this, so I'm going to play this real quick and try to listen to it at the same time.
No, that trauma will hold that stun in place for 2 full turns. So that character is basically locked down for 2 turns once he gets that stun.
So he says it's 2 turns. 2 turns. So what does this mean? He's the 2 turns. I mean, my goodness. So there's 2 issues, and one, they're testing characters right now like Darkhold. And I believe this actually would have made a difference in the Darkhold matches because a 1 turn and a 2 turn stun in most situations doesn't really matter. I know for me, when I'm playing against Dormammu in War, I'm trying to kill Dormammu before he takes a turn. And so that 2 turn stun is largely irrelevant. I mean, as soon as he goes off, you kind of lose the match, it seems like. But I think Darkhold has enough sustain where that the difference between a 1 and a 2 turn stun would actually make a difference. So me personally, I actually wouldn't mind just a text change and just clarification on the original text to say stun for 1 turn. Because if you read the way Sharon Carter reads in game, it's crystal clear right here. When you don't have the T4, notice how it says ability block for 1 turn and defense down for 2 turns. That's crystal clear, where right here on Dormammu, it's not clear. Like, you could interpret that as 2 turns the same way that you could interpret Scarlet Witch basic, Sharon Carter's special once it has the T4s. And so I think most people like myself don't really care, and they just want the text fixed and Dormammu to have a 1-turn stun. But you know what? I didn't spend $10, $20, $30,000 to get Dormammu early, and a lot of those people are probably going to be super annoyed that it doesn't work the way the kit reads, or the way that they interpreted the kit reading based on the way other characters in the game, based on the way it was presented in October by the developer, and so on and so on. So what do you think? I don't know what they're going to do, but this just seems like a funny thing. You know, the big chase in this game is Dormammu. You're welcome to, I got a big shout out to Tana. Go check out Tana's video on this subject. He actually goes into the code and explains why it is a bigger deal and why it should matter to you. Link to his video will be in the description. Also, oh my God, Scopely, no means no. I'm going to read this because I feel like we need to double down on this, because these pop-up offers in game are super annoying. Anyone else getting daily, sometimes twice daily offers for 70 T3s ability materials for 1,000 cores in the last week or so? I have a little over 100,000 T3 ability materials. Maybe Scopely would like to trade me 1.5 million cores for them if that's going rate. No, well then stop spamming us all the time. And the real problem is that if it pops up and you accidentally hit that 1,000 cores, there's no confirmation. You just get deleted 1,000 cores out of your account instantly, and you have to contact customer support to get this removed. So I think this is a super annoying, easy fix for Scopely to change. Also, we are in the last day for the event. So right now you should be at 79,000 points or so for the brew event, and then 85,000 to get to the last milestone. And that's going to do it. So let's take a look at the offers in the store before we go in game. Looks like largely everything is the same from yesterday. We've got Wong offers. We got a horrible SBC offer for 444 for $40. Then we've got a $100 offer that is 95% off, because I guess people are buying this all the time for $2,000. That's why it's 95% off. $100. You get such a steal for 400 SBCs. Not a fan. I'm being sarcastic. And then we've got the Agatha offers. Let's go in game. Now, I got to say, I've been pretty happy with the Doctor Strange event, the Heartless Doctor Strange event. And I do like the orbs, these orbs right here. So these are the event campaign orbs. So these are the orbs that give Doctor Strange, Heartless Doctor Strange on the side, 14% chance of him in the middle, and they average a little bit more than 5 Heartless Doctor Strange per orb. So if you're looking for just Doctor Strange, this is not the best way to do it, but these orbs for me have a lot of characters that I'm interested in. I believe there's, like, for me, there's at least 8 characters inside this orbs that are reasonably good that I don't have maxed out, and it's just not a pure Ultimates Food thing. That being said, I think it's better to spend the $20 on cores and to do the 50 refreshes. I think everybody should be doing, if you want to maximize the event, the 50 refreshes is the best way to do it, because I think you get the most bang for your buck, at least if you do the 50 refreshes. So that would be my recommendation. That's what I do, is the 50 refreshes. I believe people that are pushing free to play to get her Heartless Doctor Strange to 5 stars have to do a 5th refresh at 100 cores. So they're doing the 450s, and that will give you the mathematical chance of likely getting him to 5 stars. But again, results will vary, because you could get super lucky or you could get super unlucky. That's just the way it works. So this is the Agatha orb. And a lot of people are asking me what T4s, what ISOs am I doing on her? So I think because she's going to be an arena character, probably at the end of the day, I'm going to end up putting all of the T4s on her. But 3 of her T4s look especially important. Her passive looks very good. Her ultimate, you pretty much have to have if you want to stun Cersei and Icarus. And then her basic in arena will call in assists from both sides of her. And initially, I'm going to place her beside Wong, and Morgan Le Fay. And so those 3 T4s look like they're very important. Her special is nice. It's a luxury. That's probably the one that I will do last. So for me, I see at least 3 of the 4 T4s as being no-brainers that I'm going to do right away. And then eventually I probably will do her special anyways because she's an arena team. Now, T4s or ISO 8, a lot of good cases to be made on ISO 8 for Skirmisher, Striker, and or Raider. And Raider because Doctor Strange gives the team improved crit chance and crit damage. So Raider makes a lot of sense. Striker because of the way that her Striker Skirmisher assist works because she can call in assists. And then lastly, Skirmisher. Now, the reason why Skirmisher, now she does have very high focus, but I think this team is going to come down to clearing and applying positive effects on the mirror matches and Darkhold. And there was an excellent post on Reddit talking about the insane high resistance this team has and how having Skirmisher on key characters to guarantee or have a higher certainty of the negative effects landing and the things actually taking place is going to be very important. And so Remenex has done a lot of testing, and he's telling me that when it comes to the mirror match, the Skirmisher is going to be very important, and he's going to go Skirmisher. I'm going to take his suggestion and also go Skirmisher on her, but I know that there's a case to be made for the other ones as well. So that being said, let's move on. Skirmisher is what I'm going to start off with it, and I think his initial recommendation is Skirmisher on Wong as well, and Scarlet Witch, Raider on Doctor Strange, and Striker on Morgan Le Fay. Until we get the whole team and get to practice it a lot more, maybe the recommendation might change as we do more testing as time goes on. Let's move on. Protector Supreme Wong Blitz will be starting on Thursday. This is the orb that gives minimum 6, averages about 9.3, and of course it can drop 180. I value these orbs at $3 a piece, so this does not add up to $10. But anyways, Samurai for Hire. Now, she was recently added into the Rita store. She was an arena orb exclusive. Now, Dagger has taken her place, and you can purchase her with arena credits for $9.75. That's what I'm going to personally do because I already have her at 6 stars, and I'm just going to buy, every reset, I'm going to buy the shards, and eventually I'll get her to 7 stars that way. If you want her quicker than that, this is reasonable enough price. If you want to get her up and get your defensive team up and running, $9 for 75 is good enough. I'm not going to be buying it. I'm just going to purchase her in the arena store. Cauldron Ketchup offers. So I went over the numbers earlier in the video. If this helps you max out the milestones and you think the milestones are worth it, by all means, I'm going to be blitzing and I will not be purchasing any of the Cauldron offers. So let's move on. Again, this is another Cauldron offer. 300 energy will give you 300 extra cauldrons by spending the campaign energy. And then right here, we've got 1,200. Now, I think there are green energy offers that are better than this one right here. I think there's usually one for $15 that has 1,000 ion energy, which converts to 2,000 cauldrons because the ion energy converts 2 to 1, the green energy. So let's move on. Those are always there. Let's move past that. I value Red Star orbs at $1.50 a piece. 14 of them does not add up to $50. That's a hard pass. And then we've got an offer right here, which brings you to War Ready. This is for the blaster right here for $20. So you can. The one thing I will say is if you're really short on irons, these are fully crafted 4s, so you don't have to spend the ions to equip them, which is kind of nice because there's a charge to go up. Not a lot, but there is a charge. I've never bought this, but some people like it. I just want to say Scopely is doing much better with the new character offers. This is much better than the old new character offers, and I do approve of this offer. Personally, I'm flush on gold, and I'm more in need of training materials. I'll probably buy the training material offer if I start spending down more of the gold. Anyways, $1 million plus 4 gold orbs for $10 is reasonable enough if you're looking for gold. And then right here we have the ion offer for support. All right, and there we've got this is the offer I'm probably going to have to end up buying because I think I'm running a severe deficit. I did open up over 200 arena orbs yesterday, and I got 2,800-ish purple. I guess those are level 3 training materials, which is a great help, but still I think I'm going to have a deficit of training materials. And so this is something I'm going to be considering if I can in the future for sure. Gold gear, not a great. I don't really like these gear offers ever. And so it is what it is. And then this does not interest me. You'd have to buy this 3 times for $30 to have enough to equip basically one T4 on her. That seems $30 is just way too much. And then again, they have offers in the game. I believe there's an offer that we're going to look at in a minute. This is 50% off. So we've got $10 for $240. I believe we're going to look at a little bit further. We're going to look at an offer that is $20 for $100, and it's still 50% off. I have no idea where they get these numbers. I wish they would just get rid of them. And then this right here, if you're looking for cauldrons, this right here, $15. The 1,000 energy here will convert to 2,000 cauldrons when you spend it for ISO and ions. And then we've got another Red Star offer. I value these at $1.50 a piece. So you got 5 orbs there, which is like $7.50. Doesn't add up to $20 trash. And then this would be good, but this is, if you're looking for cauldrons, I would stay away from this because this comes in over 7 days. So this is 910 ISO energy, but you don't, on day 1, you get 130, day 2, 130, and so on and so on and so on. So that doesn't really help because the event is ending 24 hours from the time of recording this video. I believe the store will stay open a little bit longer, but we will see. All right, let's move on. I think this is all trash. This is okay. I don't buy this myself, but I think this is okay. Red Star, we've got value at $1.50. Premium orbs, for me, that's just Ultimus food, so I don't really like them myself, but some people value those at $1. Training orbs, $1.50. 14 basic orb, about 90 cents. So I do see people buying that. Special orb drop is trash. All of this is trash down here. Let's toggle over to the free-to-play account and take a look at that. This is that offer I was talking about. I don't understand how they can do this. $20 for 100, where there's literally an offer in there that is $10 for 240. How do both of them have 50% off? How? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of things in this game that don't make sense, I guess. Just some of the stuff drives me crazy. That they, like, I'll give you another example right here. Let's go into the orbs, like right here. Oh, they fixed it. All right, they fixed it. This unyielding orb had wrong. They had different art on there, and they had actually Wong and Agatha for 2 days. They finally changed the art. All right, let's move on to the free-to-play account and see if there's anything over here worth considering. What I'm mostly on the hunt for over here are going to be offers for $5 for 50 character shards. This is the Dragon Tooth orb offer, which has 80 character shards. The 80 character shards, the contents of the orbs was very agreeable to me. I thought I liked the character selection in there. Not only that, along with the other 3 orbs. So there's a total of 4 orbs. One of them was in the milestones. One of them was in a calendar. One of them was in a daily login bonus. But when you get all 4 of them, then you should have enough costume credits to buy not only the new Black Bolt costume, but also last year's Nick Fury costume. So that's only possible, though, if you spend the $5. Anyways, I think that's a great offer. I bought that. Karnak, get out of here. Karnak is garbage. Boy, that's a bad character. I only use him on Blitz. $5 tops is best price for him. I would say that's not a good deal unless it was $5. Silver Surfer, 50 character shards for $25. Boy, I don't know. I could see some people buying that, but still, that just so it seems super pricey. I just have to pass on that. No. Bishop, $19 for 50 character shards. Deadpool, no way. Deadpool, I have a hard time even finding a use for him inside of War lately. 50 character shards for $10. I think $5 would be a better price. Same thing, Domino is even worse, right? Let's keep going down. Crystal? No. I get what they're trying to do here because some people are unlocking Black Bolt, but still, she's relatively easy to get out of the arena store. Again, $5 for 50 character shards. I wish they would just do that. She's actually pretty good right now in defense. In War, 50 character shards for $10, I guess. But again, $5 would be the right price. I believe we have a Luke Cage offer. Now, I do like this right here, and I talked about this yesterday. You got a 100, and these are, the reason why I like this is that they are mercenaries, and mercenaries can be used for the monthly payday event, which I believe is 3.6 million gold when it comes around about every 4 weeks. Once you've got it maxed out, that requires 5 mercenaries at 7 stars. These are all mercenaries, and this will help you, grow your roster so that you can move towards that 7-star goal and max out that event on a monthly basis. It's a good source of gold monthly. Now, the characters themselves, not all that great. I do see a lot of use of Merc Lieutenant and Merc Right Guard on defense in war with Taskmaster. Let's see if there's anything else worth talking about. I think that'll do it for today. All right. Is this Dormammu thing really a big deal? I don't know. I think it's a big deal for some people. I hope it didn't mess up the Darkhold tuning. And I think a lot of people are going to have the Darkhold team. But hopefully this did not mess up the tuning at all. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.